Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Desi Videsi Girl. So today's topic is going to be very interesting and it will be helpful for everyone who is planning to move to Germany or who have recently moved to Germany. So this video is all about how much is the expenditure of a family of two people in Germany. So in this video, I will try to break down and tell you guys precisely what all expenditure you can expect in a month, and at the end we'll calculate that roughly how much you can save and how much amount will be left in your bank account by month's end. So without further delay, let's start this video. So before we talk about how much you can save on a monthly basis, it is very important to talk about the income. So you might have heard from a lot of people that the salary in Germany is not as high as you get in US or in other countries. So this is true. The salary in Germany is in mid-level. So if you are a software developer or you are in the IT sector and you have some years of experience, so you can expect a salary between 70 to 90,000 euro, which is considered a very good salary in Germany. And if you are getting salary above 100,000, like 110,000 or 120,000, that is considered a very good salary in Germany. So for this video, let's take a reference of 78,000 euro as a yearly salary. That comes to 6,500, that is 6,500 euros brutto, which is the net income monthly. Let's consider that this is my salary and what are my expenses. I'll be calculating on the basis of this. So now let's first talk about the first deduction. That is the deduction that is done by the government for your taxes, your health insurance and your social security. So that varies from person to person depending on their tax class. So it can be 33% or 42% depending on which tax class you are. So let's take an average of 40% and let's consider that that is the deduction. But again, the entire 40% is not tax. A part goes to your health insurance as well and also your social security. So from 6,500 euros per month, 40% gets deducted, so which comes around 3,900 per month. Now 3,900 euros comes to your bank account on a monthly basis, and now comes the actual expenses. So the very first expensive thing is rent. So Germany is a country where you have to really pay very high rent, especially if you are staying in some big cities like Munich, Berlin. So I am taking an average of 1,200 euros as a rent on a monthly basis. So we deduct 1,200 from 3,800. That is the salary that comes to your bank account on a monthly basis, which makes it 2,600. So the next expense is your groceries. Since I stay in Munich, I have been to other cities as well in Germany, and I can tell that Munich is way more expensive than a lot of cities I have been to. But since I am staying in Munich, so let's take reference of Munich. So if you are someone who loves to cook or you are cooking on a daily basis, and if you are a family of two members, then you will roughly spend around 500 to 600 euros on grocery. Again, it can differ from person to person and family to family, but let's take an average of 600 euros per month. Since I have taken 600 euros as an average for groceries, so I remove 600 euros from 2,600, which keeps still 2,000 euros as your savings. So in the beginning, when I considered 1200 euros as the rent, I considered it as a cold rent. That is, the electricity bill or the water bill is not included in it. And if your 1200 euros is your warm rent, then in that case, you do not have to separately pay the water bill and electricity bill. Next expense is your electricity bill, your water bill, your internet bill, and also your radio tax. So your water bill and your electricity bill depends on your consumption. So how is your water bill and your electricity bill calculated? On the basis of the calculation of your usage in the last year, a deduction is made on a monthly basis, and again a calculation is done at the end of the year, and if they have deducted more than your usage, then they would return the money, and if your usage is more than the deduction on the monthly basis, you will have to pay. So this is how it works. And then comes your internet bill, and it depends basically on the provider, but it's mostly 40 euros or 45 euros. Sometime it is even less, or 30 or 35 euros on a monthly basis. So let us consider a miscellaneous of 300 euros on a monthly basis that goes on your radio tax, on your internet bill, on your electricity bill, and your water bill. So now this leaves us with 2000 euros minus 300 euros, which is 1700 euros. And the last expense, which purely depends on you, it is not a mandatory thing, is the amount of money that you spend in traveling. By traveling, I do not just mean traveling to other countries or other cities, also your travel to work. So you need to have this train ticket, or if you have a car, you need to also consider about the expenses of maintaining a car, petrol and other things. Or if you have a Deutschland ticket, you have to pay for that on a monthly basis. So there is some portion of your money that goes on traveling, when you are traveling to other cities, other countries on vacation, which is actually very important and it's must. And you are really missing out something if you are staying in Germany and you are not traveling. So I would really suggest you guys travel, have a budget for your travel. So maybe I also keep aside 200 to 300 euros for traveling on a monthly basis. Again, it is really subjective, it depends on the person to person, but in my case I am keeping 300 euros aside, so that keeps me to 1400 euros. So roughly, if you are getting an in-hand salary of 3800 euros, so you should be able to save around 1400 to 1500 euros on a monthly basis. It is again purely subjective. You might land up saving more money or less money depending upon your expenditure. If you come across this video, don't forget to show some love. Your support means a lot to me. This will encourage me to make more such videos. And if you want me to make some video on any particular topic, then do let me know in the comment section. I'll surely make a video on that. And till then, thank you everyone for watching this video, and good night. Bye bye.